What triggered the cultural response on Tonga that inspired its people to create a Heaven's Gate trilithon that weighs 150 tons? On an island with only primitive technology, one could say primitive thinking. How did they cut and raise blocks of stone that weigh in excess of 50 tons each? What is going on? Wait to hear this. You could say that Tonga is remote, hard to reach, and cut off prior to the advent of flight and modern day exploration and tourism. So how is it then that the people of Tonga were triggered into the same cultural response as the rest of the planet? Was Earth trapped in a tug of war with planet Mars in the ancient past? This tug of war allowed for the movement of such megalithic stone blocks with apparent ease. Just a thought. These are the heaviest and most mysterious stones in all of Tonga. Tonga is an island nation in the South Pacific. This is home to a rich cultural and historical heritage, marked by extraordinary stone structures, some of which have endured for many, many centuries. Amongst these monumental creations, two of the most iconic are Maka and Ha'amonga Amawe, often regarded as symbols of ancient Polynesian engineering and spirituality. These structures, though simple in their form, hold profound cultural meaning and are surrounded by intriguing myths, illustrating the deep connection between the Tongan people and their ancestors. The Maka, often referred to as the Stone of the Chief. This is a large, upright stone in Tonga, typically associated with significant ritual or ceremonial importance. Its dimensions are impressive. Generally, it stands around 5 metres tall, which is 16 feet in height. It's got a substantial width and thickness that suggests it was carefully chosen for its aesthetic and structural importance. The stone is primarily composed of coral limestone, which is abundant in the region and has been used for various constructions in Tongan culture. Although its precise weight is not often specified, its size and materials used suggests that it would weigh many tons. The Maka is thought to have been a ceremonial marker stone, potentially marking the boundaries of a sacred space or serving as a focal point for ritualistic gatherings. The stone's location, near villages or other sacred sites, further supports its importance in the Tongan social and spiritual hierarchy. It's not understood how the Tongan people moved this stone many miles across the island, although this feat demonstrates the advanced skills and coordination of the Tongan people in pre-contact times. In Tongan mythology, the Maka is linked to the chiefs, who were considered the earthly representatives of divine powers. It is said that stones like these were not only symbols of authority, but also a connection between the gods and the humans. While not as famous as the Ha'amonga Amawe, the Maka still holds a special place in the minds of the Tongan people as a representation of their ancestral wisdom. And then there's the trilithon, one of the most well-known and monumental structures in Tonga, known as Ha'amonga Amawe. This is often referred to as the Gate of Maui, located in the Tonga Tapu region. This trilithon means freestone structure. It stands as a testament to the ingenuity of the ancient Tongan people. These structures consists of 3 massive limestone pillars, 2 vertical stones that stand over 5 metres tall, while the horizontal lintel stone is nearly 8 metres in length and weighs around 50 tons. These impressive dimensions make Ha-a-Monga a Maui one of the most significant examples of Polynesian megalithic architecture. The weight of the stones involved, particularly the horizontal lintel, presents a considerable challenge in terms of transportation and construction methods. Will these stones really move to this location with the force of manpower alone? While the exact purpose of Ha-a-Monga a Maui is still debated worldwide, there are several theories as to why it exists. The most popular explanation is that it was originally constructed as an astronomical observatory or as a calendar. Mainstream researchers have suggested that the alignment of the stones is thought to have marked important solstices and equinoxes, with the sun passing through the gap between the stones on significant dates in the year. This structure's alignment with the movement of celestial bodies may have been crucial for the Tongan people, whose agricultural activities may have been tied to the cycles of the ancient central sun. Another possible purpose of the Ha-a-Monga a Maui is its use as a ceremonial gateway. The Tongan people are known for their elaborate rituals and their social organisation, and this structure may have served as a physical and symbolic entrance to a sacred space or a place of power. The size, the complexity of these stones, this reflects the importance of these gatherings, where the chiefs and religious leaders would perform rituals to honour the gods and maintain their social order. The most famous myth surrounding Ha-a-Monga a Maui involves the demigod Maui, a central figure in Polynesian mythology. According to one version of the myth, Maui was tasked with lifting the sky to separate it from the earth, much like how Atlas's job was to keep planet Mars from crashing into our planet. Atlas too holds up the sky, but it's the planet Mars that he is really represented as holding up. In Tongan mythology, Maui is often depicted as a trickster figure who, in his quest for power and immortality, defied natural laws and performed feats of incredible strength. Some versions of the myth suggest that the stones of Ha-a-Monga a Maui were erected as a tribute to Maui's extraordinary accomplishments. One myth claims that Maui, after completing the task of lifting the sky, used the stones to create a pathway between the heavens and the earth. Others suggest that the structure was built as a symbol of Maui's attempt to demonstrate his superiority over the other gods. In this version, the stones are not merely markers of time, but also signify Maui's defiance and ambition in trying to shape the natural world according to his own will. In another variation of the myth, it is said that the structure was built by Maui as part of his efforts to win the heart of a powerful princess whom he sought to impress with his strength and ability to overcome natural obstacles. As a result, Ha-a-Monga a Maui is sometimes seen not only as a monument to celestial knowledge, but also an enduring symbol of human godlike ambition and desire. Maui, of course, is the squatter man.